Jesus was speaking to a crowd that day. There were religious leaders standing nearby, watching him closely. They whispered among themselves, disturbed, "This man welcomes sinners," they said, "He eats with them. He listens to them." Jesus knew their thoughts. He looked at them calmly and asked a simple question. "Which one of you, if you had 100 sheep, and lost one of them, would not leave the 99, and go after the one that is lost?" The crowd went silent. They understood sheep, they understood loss, but they did not yet understand love. A shepherd counts his sheep at the end of the day. 99 are there, but one is missing. The safe choice would be to stay, the logical choice would be to protect what remains, but love does not calculate like fear. The shepherd leaves the 99, in the open field, and goes searching, not because the lost sheep is valuable, but because it is his. The sheep did not plan to get lost, it wandered slowly, one step away. Then another, soon the familiar path disappeared, night fell, fear grew, the sheep could not find its way back, it could not defend itself, it could only wait. Many people are like that sheep, not rebellious, not evil, just tired, confused, drifting. The shepherd searches through valleys and hills, through thorns and stones. He calls out, again and again. The night grows colder, but he does not stop, because love does not quit when it becomes inconvenient. Love keeps searching, even when no one is watching, even when others say, "It's not worth it." At last, the shepherd hears a sound, a weak cry. He finds the sheep trapped and trembling. He does not scold it, he does not punish it, he lifts it onto his shoulders. The sheep does not walk back, it is carried. This is the heart of Jesus, not condemnation, not rejection, but restoration. Jesus did not say the shepherd searched, because the sheep was better than the others. He searched because it was missing. Loss always matters to love, even when others say, "You still have enough." God does not count numbers the way humans do. He sees faces, he sees hearts. One lost soul is never insignificant to him. Leaving the 99 was not a safe decision. Wild animals could come, the weather could change, the night could grow dangerous, but love accepts risk. Jesus was teaching them this truth. God would rather risk comfort than lose connection. Grace is not careful, grace is committed. When a sheep is lost, it grows quiet, not because it is at peace, but because it is afraid. Many people stop praying, not because they stop believing, but because they feel unheard. Silence does not mean distance from God, sometimes it is the place where God draws closest. The shepherd keeps calling, not shouting in anger, not yelling in frustration, calling with familiarity, calling with patience. The sheep recognizes the voice. Jesus said, "My sheep know my voice." Even when you feel lost, your soul still recognizes truth. When the shepherd finds the sheep, he does not ask questions, he does not say, "Why did you wander?" He knows fear has already punished it enough. Love does not add shame to pain. Jesus never meets broken people with accusation. The sheep is lifted onto the shepherd's shoulders. It is not told to walk back, it is not pushed forward. Restoration is not forced, it is carried. This is the difference between religion and grace. Religion demands effort, grace provides strength. Jesus said, when the shepherd returns, he rejoices. Not quietly, not privately, he calls others to celebrate. Heaven rejoices over one soul that returns, not because heaven lacked joy, but because love celebrates restoration. This story was not about sheep, it was about God, a God who searches, a God who waits, a God who carries. Jesus was revealing what the Father's heart truly looks like, not distant, not cold, but deeply personal. Sometimes the lost sheep is the one who walked away, sometimes it is the one who stayed, but drifted inside. You can be in the crowd, and still be lost. Location does not equal connection, presence does not equal peace. The religious leaders did not like this story, because it challenged their system. They believed holiness meant separation. Jesus showed that holiness means compassion. Grace threatens pride, because grace reminds us, we all need saving. Jesus was not just telling a story, he was describing his own mission, leaving heaven, entering brokenness, walking into danger. The cross was not an accident, it was the ultimate search. Love always costs something. This is the truth most people miss. You did not find God, God found you. Before you prayed, before you understood, before you changed, grace reached first. Your life is not proof of your goodness, it is proof of God's pursuit. Jesus ended the story, without finishing the argument, because the decision was left to the listener. Will you rejoice when others are restored, or will pride keep you distant? Grace invites humility, and humility opens the door to healing. If you feel lost today, this story is about you. You are seen, you are searched for, you are carried, you are not forgotten, and even now, the shepherd is still calling your name.